Yo, what's up? Ready to do this. So we'll do one more 10 moat run. Under 10 seconds? No, not this team. This is my Midgard Zomer team. Which means people have Mako Might and stuff like that. I have a healer. I have Shulk, who does nothing here. Any pull? Oh no, there's nothing to pull on. Except for the Orlando banner, which I don't know. Which I don't think I'm gonna do. It's because the sun. The sun is out. Don't worry, we'll get drab. We'll get pretty dank in here pretty soon. I don't know, I wouldn't even say it works that well with Cloud's Burst Silver 3 unless his commands are combat school. Then there's a chance. But, yeah, I'll talk about that when I get to the banner. If the commands are heavy school, then I just think his burst is bad. I guess I'm not getting to the banner before I talk about it. It's really only good in conjunction with his USB to give himself End Arc. Yes, Hosh. Stream of announcements. We got anything new though? In the mine? Probably not. Well, we might, but who cares? It's probably something bad for Friday. I would say stacked. As long as you have... If you have everything for Sora, stacked. If you have everything. None of this matters. Alright. Glint is basically Flash. Flash Soul Break. They're just being called Glint in Global. And Ultra Overflow Soul Breaks are going to be called Arcane Overstrike Soul Breaks in Global. I would assume that we're going to be getting that after Maintenance Psychotic. In fact, I'm almost certain that we will. Because both the Glint and the Arcane Overflow Soul Breaks utilize the new bars. I like Flash Art better as well. But I'm okay with the Arcane. The AOSB. It just sucks that in both cases we're now using different acronyms from the ones that we've been using with JP. Alright, let me pull up this this banner list. We can start talking about it. In some instances, yes, call. So you give yourself an element before using a soul break. You've just given yourself plus 80% damage instantly. So what you are all you're doing to give yourself that 80% extra damage, plus damage after it, since you're gonna have 2 stacks after it, is 1 ATB turn. Is what to party. The N element is to self. No, I guess I'll go into that. I thought people were pretty well versed on what the Glints did back, because it debuted in Global on Sephiroth's event. So what Glints are is they create a stacking. So if you don't have an element, it gives you a stack of an element and gives you, just like ninjas and their abilities, you get the stack of the status, and then you get another status that says now you can stack this. So every time you get another N element is cast after that, it adds to the stack. Let's say, well, Sephiroth was the first. Sephiroth has, well, I guess we'll talk about that one next. He has a, no, because we want to talk about Glints specifically. So I guess we'll use Sora. Sora has 3 different Glints on this banner. They each give him a stack of either fire, ice, or lightning. So if you didn't have any N element, then you have a stack of N element. There you go. That's not something that's new to anybody. You get them from burst soul breaks and soul breaks and USBs all the time. Increases your damage by 50% with abilities and 80% with soul breaks. But here's the crazy thing, is that stacking status that you get with it allows you to add on more. Which increases the potency of the N element. I believe the first time you give yourself another N element, say you use the Glint, and then you use the soul break directly after it, they gave you a stack of N element. Now you'd be at 2. That would increase your damage from 50 with abilities to 70 with abilities, and 80 with soul breaks to 90% with soul breaks. And then you can get a third stack that increases your abilities from, it started at 50, then it went to 70, now it's at 100. 100% increased damage with abilities. And also moves up soul breaks by another 10% to 100%. So if you're able to stack 3 N elements, then you're doing a heck of a lot more damage with abilities than you were before. Is it that much necessary? I don't know. Normally, probably not. Unless we're talking really just soul breaks. Soul breaks because of the enormous amount of hits. Chases. But here's the wrinkle that probably not a lot of people realize, or at least if this is news to them, then this is going to be news to them as well, is that Glints take into account N elements that you had before the Glint was cast. So in Sora's case, he has a Legend Dive. We'll go take a look at it right now. He has a 3 Legend Material Legend Dive. Each one of them gives him N Fire and Haste, and Ice and Haste, and Lightning and Haste at the start of the fight. So you can start the fight with one of these N elements and use a Glint and automatically pop up to 2 stacks. And then use a Soul Break for plus 90% damage, and then use abilities and chases for plus 70% damage. Okay, well, that was Sora's Legend Dive. We don't know Riku's yet, unfortunately. Will it matter when pulling on the banner? Yes, because we don't know if Riku's actually going to be that good of a character yet. Probably will be. I mean, everything indicates that he will be, but you know, someone's Legend Dive is pretty important. Yeah, I have no doubt that Sora will be Dexterity and Vitality. Sorry. So, Sora's relics on this banner itself are all listed here. We have Ephemer's Arcane, Overflow, or Overstrike Soul Break. 3 single target Fire, Ice, Lightning, Overflow, range physical attacks. I personally believe this is probably one of the best relics on the banner. Not because it's the best in a perfect world, but because it's good by itself. Bart's, now I'm just guessing at the multiplier here, but Bart's just got a UOSB in Japan that is multi-elemental and doesn't suffer a hit to its multiplier, doesn't suffer an impediment. So it's still a 24. That's twice as powerful as the OSBs that we have right now. So that's a very powerful Soul Break. Can only be used once per battle, though. So why is this good and probably one of the best relics on the banner? Because all you need to make this good, in my opinion, is Sora Legend Dived, which doesn't require any gacha at all. So that is a relic on this banner that requires nothing, but can be boosted by almost everything else that you can pick up for him on the banner. Really just everything here. His USB is Tri-Elemental and just good. His BSB is Tri-Elemental and just good. Each of his glints will allow you to add on more damage to that UOSB, or AOSB. It'll take me a little while to get adjusted to that. And his LMR, 25% chance to dual cast Spellblade abilities. That's obviously going to be good until you use that AOSB at the time of the fight that you want to. So everything else on the banner that you can get for Sora helps out the AOSB. But the AOSB by itself is very good, because all you need to do to make it good is to Legend Dive Sora. So that's why I personally, after looking at the banner, feel so highly about it. But moving on. His USB, 10 single target fire, ice, lightning, ranged physical attacks. Critical equals 50%. And X mode, Connected Hearts to user. Connected Hearts is attack plus 30% and chases fire, ice, or lightning spellblade abilities with 4 single target fire, ice, lightning, non-elemental ranged physical attacks. Very Bartsy, but trades away Bart's awesome ×2 cast speed for the significantly less awesome critical equals 50%, which means it doesn't play well with Onion Knight's physical USB. But don't let that stop you from thinking it's not good. It is good. Made better by Sora's Legend Dive. I don't think... I feel the same way about it as I do the AOSB. Because... yeah, it's good. It's good. The thing is, if I have his AOSB, I'm much more compelled to dive Sora just for that. But if I have his USB, do I dive him just with that? Because the only way that you make this good, or make it like really powerful, not good, because it's good regardless. The only way to make it really powerful would be to dive Sora. Really, that's critical 50% stinks. So, by itself, if you think about it, the USB is actually not that good. I'm messing up my words here. It's not that good in a specific fight. There we go. So the great part about Bart's... No, we can't, Adia. Because YouTube likes to flag all of my videos, so... plus, Kingdom Hearts music doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't know what's good. No, it's not the physical USB thing, Shimra. It's... I guess, I suppose it is. And the critical equals 50% is only technically a 25% damage boost. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying that per element, it's not good. It's just okay. A simple USB with quick cycle and an element on it is going to be better than this per element. The beauty of Bart's is that it's so good that it rivals other characters' USBs that are focused on that element. And that's why Bart's is good. Because not only is it multi-elemental, but it's also on a high tier with the rest of everybody else's. I actually find issue with Sora's because it's not that good. It's just multi-elemental, and it has to make up for that. So, by itself, not actually thrilled with Lionheart. By itself, that is, if you got nothing else on this banner, 1 of 11 with your 25 mithril, and you decided to call it quits, it's just okay. Moving on. Metal Chocobo, BSB, Ars Arcanum, plus 10 attack, 8 single target fire, ice, lightning, non-elemental physical attacks, attack and defense plus 30% to user in burst mode. Well, this is Squall's Burst Soul Break. And because it doesn't have an element on it, it will require a Legend Dive to be any good. But if you Legend Dive him to make it good, then you've just made it good. It requires the sauce. And the sauce is what Squall, Fusoya, and Ultimecia have, and that's dual casting. Basically, his BSB is just going to be good for those 3 elements. Unless you have the LMR, and then you're in. The 25% chance to dual cast Spellblade abilities on his LMR will allow you to stack up the first command faster. And if you have stacked up the first command faster, like you get 1 regular and 1 dual cast, then you've got your 3 stacks. And then you can use the second command and dual cast that as well, which is at like bigger than Soul Break tier. And that's what makes it so good. Without the dual cast LMR, it's just a good Soul Break. With the dual cast LMR, super good Soul Break. So this is what I'm trying to get at. Now that we're 3 in, I'm trying to get at that there aren't many things on this banner that work by themselves. They work fine. They can cover you, but they're not going to be like protagonist tier stuff. But if you had everything here, then obviously it's freaking amazing. So those are the 3 Soul Breaks. Next up would be 3 Glints, which is 0 cast time, end fire, and end fire stack. I already talked about those. Using these, you buff up these. So by themselves, we have 3. So these are actually Soul Breaks and serviceable Soul Breaks. It is Kompu Gacha. These are really just useless by themselves. You need a Soul Break. So that's a problem. That's something we haven't had to deal with yet on our banners, and this is also an LMR. I mean, we all know the problem with LMR. If you just have the LMR, unless it's like Tyros or Onion Knights or, you know, one of those that allows a character to be a good entrust bot or something, the LMRs are really just not, they're worthless by themselves. So if there's a theme going for this banner right now, is that it requires investment. Either it requires investment or it requires you getting lucky. Because you can roll with Sora's stuff alone, you can roll on it 4 times, get 1 of 11, get brand new things every single time, and still have a pretty bad character. For the same character. Just want to let that sink in. Because it's gonna be tough to resist. Because if you have everything here, Sora's just gross. Sora's an immensely powerful character. If you had everything. If you had the LMR, if you had, all you would need is a couple things, and you would have a really good character for one element. You don't get to choose that element, and that's a problem. because I know a lot of people want to pull for this character to cover their, you know, cover an element that they may not already have. Like, I have already sub-30'd Eisgebind. So I wouldn't mind fire, but I don't need fire, so I'd be aiming for lightning and ice. I think, okay, it's just it's how we weight the words, some hetero. I would not say great. An element and a 25% chance to dual cast is not a great character to me. That's someone that can plug a hole if you need it. And for everything to work perfectly in the best, also the LMR plus end spell can possibly put his full break on another level. Yeah. His dive is really nice. And that's why I emphasized when I talked about the AOSB, I was looking for something in this list that was high tier without needing anything. I don't think I'm actually going to be pulling, even though the first draw is 25 Mithril. The banner, well, I mean, I'll get into why I won't be, but I just don't think the banner suits my needs. But I will still consider it. I will still consider it. And yeah, I like the character's freaking great. It's a lot of gotcha going on here to get to hopefully either luck into the element or elements that you need, or just get the whole deal. And I don't know what game you guys have been playing, but getting 7 relics off of a banner has not ever been an easy thing. So let's move on to Riku. Riku, we don't know his legend dive yet. Oblivion, Arcane, Overflow, Soul Break, Dark Aura. 3 single target, Dark Overflow physical attacks. It's good. It will depend on his legend dive, whether or not, because I mean, the great thing about Sora and his legend dive is that it's tri-elemental, and that's awesome. He's not going to start with Undark like Sora does with his legend dive, because he has it on his LMR. But anyway, moving on from that, it's simple. Way to the Dawn, USB, Dark Faraga. 10 single target Dark non-elemental range physical attacks and Dark attack and mind, or attack plus 30%, mind minus 30%. Watch out for those stops. And Dark Hand Scourge to user's Dark Hand Scourge is after using Dark abilities chases. Sorry, with 5 single target Dark non-elemental physical attacks. That's just a really good USB. And Dark self buff chase. That's just that's a standard high tier USB. BSB, 8 single target Dark non-elemental and Dark. 4 fast cast time attacks and 3 attacks for darkness damage plus 15% for 3 turns. This is a standard BSB in the bad way. This is basically a way to give him Endark. The commands are nothing to write home about. You just want to give him Endark. It's another source of that if you have his AOSB. So you don't have to rely on having the LMR. But I would actually consider that one of the biggest losses on the banner. Which does, well, One of the biggest losses, because even if you had everything, it's still really not that great. It would just not get used. By itself, I don't know. I think we can do better. Yes, Senju. All of this is coming to Global and JP at the same exact... I don't know if it's the same exact time, but it'll be at the same day. Probably some hetero. Double cast Darkness would be the best, yeah. Unless it was a trance mode, kind of like VV's. VV trance mode and gains a 50% chance to dual cast. That would be cool. Okay, so moving on. BSB is definitely one of the duds of the banner. Riku's Gloves, it's just a glint. 0 cast time Endark and Endark stack. And remember what I talked about, is that starting the battle with Endark and having a glint is good. Again, two things that kind of rely on each other. So, because Riku will not have Endark in his Legend Dive, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and say that the best thing by itself for Riku is that USB. Really, really like that USB. Everything else here is either just only okay, or kind of needs something else to make it better. The AOSB is not exempt from that. It's fine, but you can only use it once per battle. So, I don't know. Hope that he has a good trance or something if you pull this by itself. But this plus these two down here, one of these two, or both if you can, is extremely powerful. Theme of the banner. Stuff really works well together, but not by itself. There's very few things here that work at a high level by themselves. I think I think it's been shown that, oh, we can just look. Because I don't think anything's plus element. And that's a big problem with the banner. In my eyes, at least. Yeah, there is no N element here. Not N element, but plus elemental damage. Plus 20% elemental damage. Chain and knitting yarn? What? I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. That banner's JP only. So we're not covering that. Okay, so that's... Nope, that was Riku. Cloud, we have Buster Sword, BSB, Sonic Rave. 8 single target, Dark Wind physical attacks, and Dark Burst mode. His first command is 3 single target, Dark Wind physical attacks, and Quick Cast 3. Not a bad command. Defend is 3 single target, Dark Wind physical attacks, and +1 heavy. So a heavy skill... is a builder and a spender school. And it comes with abilities that increase your heavy, and then skills that use the heavy. In Cloud's case, with his Burst Soul Break, he can generate heavy stacks with his Burst Soul Break, or his second command. Does this make him a good character with his Burst Soul Break alone? In my opinion, no. I don't think his Burst Soul Break 3 is very good. I do think it is valuable, though. Well, that's going to be a big part of this. Is what school are the commands? If the school of the commands are combat, good. If the School of the Commands are heavy, bad. Because if he is able to use his Legend Dive with this burst, then he could potentially use a Defend command, dual cast it, give him 2 stacks of heavy, and then use them on a 5-star heavy ability. Which are powerful, by the way. They're just, you know... They're not good enough to be considered really strong. If you're using them normally, like generating 2 stacks, then using it, generating 2 stacks, then using it. You need to have some kind of gimmick in play. And Cloud's gimmick would be dual casting his second command. And his LMR 3, we don't have the LMR 2 yet, but his LMR 3 is after using dark abilities, 35% chance to grant user quick cast 1. That's one of those LMRs. So, for Cloud, what we're looking at here is screw heavy. Who cares about heavy? USB. Cloud's USB is wind and dark damage. Yeah, if you use his Buster Sword BSB 3 in conjunction with his USB, I'm assuming most people with the USB and Burst Soul Break 2 have used that combination to deal a lot of wind damage. Well, this will be your avenue to deal dark damage with Cloud. Plus, he can give himself Quick Cast 3. Yeah, combat commands would be nice. Would they? Yeah, they would. But let's hope they don't. Well, I mean, that is the banner. And the verdict on Sora is yay, but it's a good thing that it's a good and bad thing that the first draw is 25 Mithril. And as soon as I saw the 25 Mithril draw, I laughed. I laughed because this banner is not a banner that you can, without getting lucky. It is not a banner that you can assemble a strong character in. You need to go in further, much further than that. So it's basically the old drug dealer thing that they told you about in high school. Just have a little bit. Just have a taste. I'll get you hooked. And that's what the 25 Mithril pull is. You pull 25 Mithril and then you end up with Sora's Enlightening Glint and you're like, shit, if I could get one of those soul breaks, then I would be in. And then you pull again, and then you get Cloud's LMR and Riku's Burst Soul Break, and then you go, damn it, I can do this, I can get something for Sora, and then you keep on pulling, and then, you know, by the time Festival rolls around, you've got 75 Mithril that you just spent on the happy banners, and now you're throwing gems all over the place and everything. Is it a trap? I don't know, because if you go into this with the right mindset, you can be fine. 25 Mithril isn't a lot. If you throw 25 Mithril at the banner and come away with something, a combination of things or one good thing, then you won. Walk away. Walk away. The trap is sticking around. Unless, and here's the thing, unless the entire banner is good to you. I'm speaking from my personal situation. I'm good on fire. I do need ice and lightning, but I am so good on dark. I don't need dark, I don't want dark. So I'm only looking for Sora things. If you are in the market for dark things, then you're okay. Because getting stuff for Riku or Cloud actually, you know, is fine. Even if you are trying to assemble more things for Sora. Getting stuff on the side is okay. If there's an issue with that, it's that there's no elemental relics on this banner. So dupes are not good in any scenario. Are dupes good on this banner? So that's another reason why you don't want to stick around. Yeah, exactly. You invest it all. You need to invest it all. If you want, you know, all the Sora things. There's no way anyone can fault you for throwing the 25 mithril at it and just hoping you get either a combination of 2 relics that work together or one of the good things that are good by themselves. And in my opinion, there's only 2 of those things on the banner. And that would be Riku's USB and Sora's AOSB. Or Cloud's BSB3. If you have Cloud's USB, that's good. By itself, meh. Yeah, I did talk about Cloud already. Yeah. Yeah, you would be good. I actually think that, I feel like since it is going to be its own realm, that we're not going to see... This isn't the last we're going to see of these. But that's obviously just an educated guess. I have nothing to back that up. The Dark Pickup banner is JP only. Alright, sorry for making everyone listen to the Torment music for all this time. I really like it, and I needed something in the background. Yeah, it would have been cool, because some of the relics on it come from 2 festivals from now. Light. Yes. They've confirmed that Kingdom Hearts is going to be its own realm. Oh, he hasn't posted. Alright, why would he have AI available for stuff that hasn't been released yet? That's Hades. Alright, so I've heard Siren responds better to physical dark than magical dark. Oh, well, geez. Wow. 27,000 defense and 50,000 resistance. There's one reason. Second would be use of silence. So, yes, physical dark would be preferred to magical dark. Not that magical dark can't do it, because there are some very powerful magical dark things. I doubt that there will be actual Disney characters added. Yeah. You're only going to see original Kingdom Hearts characters. Ugh. Area effect 36% chance to silence. Ugh. Licensing Disney characters would cost more than a gacha game is gonna want to drop down, that's for sure. Yeah, God, I didn't know it was area effect 36% chance of silence. And the Savage Embrace is a 123% chance to sap. That's gonna ruin a lot of your status blinks. I think Kingdom Hearts Unchained is run by Square, who, if I recall correctly, actually have the license. Have license to use Kingdom Hearts things. So I've been testing out Kraken teams that'll actually be able to give real attempts on next week after the next Sun Daily. I don't think I saved it though. No, I didn't. It's so difficult with the mage team on this fight without proper Magicite. It takes so much damage. Well, yeah, if I get close enough, Chimera, I think we may be in range. I may actually Legend Dive Ash with Jester Burst. With what knight, Senju? With what knight? And single target stuff does not bother me anyway. It's the savage, the physical attack, the ranged physical attack. Savage Whip, Savage Leg, that's it. Hush, no I do not. If I did, I would be using it. Not the meaningful damage. Yes, they do, Asher. Defensive and resistance boon also work. That was really slow of me. Or at least somebody told me that they do. I asked a question, but I didn't get a really clear response on it. Very good, Dragon. Very good. Well, that was a Savage Leg, and that's going to be hard to recover from. Correct, Reagan. I just wasn't able to recover. I think without having good Magicite in here, I just take too much damage. I feel if I can use Chain Lightning or Chain Thundaga more often on Onion Knight, and Ash is legend dived, then I think this is a sub 30. Yeah, but if I'm not using Aphmau, then there's no fucking way it's sub 30. That Bard on dash is so useful. Yeah, sure. And again, it's too slow. Yeah. But the extra 10k a turn that Aphmau does is actually kind of nice. Oh no. Okay, it didn't activate. One of those times I'm grateful that it didn't activate. Yeah, double mind buffs on your healer. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Problem with this strategy is it takes too long to get the chain up. "17 seconds? 18 seconds, basically. That took too long. Yeah, I could have Ash Wall. I tried another strategy with that. It didn't work well, but this is a little different than that, so maybe it works better. Should have recast their burst there. Well, let's try it with Ash casting Wall. Yeah, I don't have that luxury, unfortunately, some hetero. Aphmau must get off her Burst Soul Break. And using anything other than Mako Might is not good enough. Dash does quite well once the chain starts, and maybe that changes here. Cool, man. Enough with your friggin' legs. That's actually considered a water attack. So defensive boon, blade ward, and dampen water would defend that. I just don't have enough. Oops. Too used to the old strat, didn't wall with Ash. It's fine. You can do anything but Savage Leg on this turn and we are okay. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't target. Yeah. I guess we'll keep going. Yeah, I really didn't like that tentacle. Ah, I didn't target Aphmau either. Get out of here. The faster I can reduce the health of the main body below the tentacles, the faster I can go to auto-attacking. No, I did not, because that is too slow. So I want to watch something here. I noticed that during the last attempt, AFMAP doesn't do damage with her command 1. But it quick casted. It does. It does, but at least he gets it out in 2 turns. So the Burst Soul Break itself does get quick casted. See, that is totally getting quick casted. What commands? Try to sneak in a Chain Thandaga from Onion Knight. Ugh. Oops. Forgot about that. Yes, Dale. It sucks that Ashe isn't able to recast her burst before Thunder God ends. Doesn't even come close. Yeah, she couldn't, Ricky. She didn't even have it available to her at 26 seconds. That's one case for me bringing Chain Thundaga on her. If I put Chain Thundaga on her, then she generates so much more soul break points. She wouldn't self-heal though, and I feel like that's kind of important right now. But I should do it in the future. Yeah. Light and Night shouldn't... currently shouldn't even use it at all. Team can't support it. Like, he made it harder for me by using one Chain Thundaga on the boss. Once I get real Magicite on the team, I'll feel a lot better about it. I think I can get there. I honestly do. Right now we're using a Wendigo and an Enlil. Ixion isn't max leveled and I haven't inherited another Dampen Water on him yet. Once I get that... once I get 2 more Garudas, which I'm currently leveling, I think I might be able to do it. What fight troll? Kraken? Both. Might be able to skip Protectka if you're using a Tauntaliator, right? Gonna remember that, Shimra. You're gonna see this team sub 30. If I have Deshu's Chain Thundaga at Son of the Wrath, I'm going to get wrecked by counters in the start of the fight. I don't think I can do it without dives. Ashe is going to have to Legend Dive. Which, honestly, I'm okay with, because I'm pretty sure her AOSB will appear on the same banner as Garnet's Chain. So that would be a banner I would pull on in the future. Oh, no, I want to change the party order. There's no way I'm pulling off Final Fantasy 12. With just OSB? Yeah, probably. I'll give it a couple more shots with the Chain Thundaga group. And then I'll go do the Endless Battle thing. Does Garnet still only have White Magic 4? Thinks that she can't use the Heiska. Kind of bungled there. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, she's not a great healer, but her being able to chain and Heiska together would have been nice. It sucks. The fight where you don't take enough area effect damage. One try's enough. I know I'm not going to get there with that team, so I don't know why I keep trying. I just want to see how they react to certain situations, but I know that the Savage Leg is just gonna... It's too much for me right now. Makes experimenting hard when, you know, you can end the fight like that. No, we don't, Shadow. I'll Legend Dive Ash when I know it'll make a difference. The enemy will continue to revive no matter how many times you defeat it, and the grows stronger each time it revives. The second incarnation uses attacks that inflict poison and deal damage based on current HP. The third inflicts sap and deals damage based on current HP. Fourth and sick. Were you using gravity resistance? Yeah, Hugh. Well, I don't care if the damage isn't enough. I know it's not enough, but at least it would have given me a chance to see where I stand. Because I need to know if Legend Diving Ash is going to make a difference. Right now, I can't tell that because the incoming damage is too much. Gravity resist isn't all that good, alright. What elements should I be resisting? Should I even worry about debuffs? That would be incorrect, Senju. Because I don't get to use them that often in Magicite. Where are you? Are you below here? I just must have missed you. There you are. What, we get to use wall, right? Oh, all I can use instruments. Earth Bell. Instantly the best. Actually, I just want you to use that instead. Okay. So, just major resists? What do I have you do? Heal? Ultima? Will I have use for more than one soul break? Should I bother carrying that? Endless Battle is probably not the best place for Memento Mori. Oh, you get 3 bars. Ah, well, there you go. That changes a lot. I'm gonna try a water team next. Hey! Oops. You're major, right? Moderate. You suck. Major resistances. And Alma can have the Gigas Armlet. Though, does he do water damage? Because that sounds dangerous. Oh yeah. Right. What do you do? Onion Knight, what do you do? Dual cast white? Oh, who has the staff? You do. Perfect. Love the fight music. Oh, that's a waste. Oops. Knew I was going to be losing damage on some of these soul breaks, but I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. No, I used Rain Super Soul Break after Memento Mori Senju. You probably just didn't catch that. Memento Mori is what killed the first form. should have used Onion Knight again. I should use Onion Knight's burst too. I'll use his burst next turn and then no way, Sombrero. Say it isn't so. Seymour just doesn't have enough ability uses. That's why I was worried about Memento Mori. Should use Nabat instead. Or Kuja. Probably Kuja. Kuja hits harder. And the Imperil means less when the boss dies every 2 seconds. Rain sits like a chump, huh? That's what I get for giving him a bad RM. Overestimated my damage output. It's because the chain keeps resetting. Well, that's a triple cast. It makes me feel a little better. Okay. So I'm guessing Last Stand is pretty useful here. Oh, whoa. I forgot about that. Not used to casting it. Is that all you need to do to get all the rewards? Hmm. We'll take it slow and steady this time. You're dived, right? No, you're not. That's an issue. Alright, Nabat, where are you? What do we use for materia? So I don't want the double cast on Reigns again. That was awful. That's what she's using, Ricky. I suppose it's 25%. You know, Alma doesn't need to use Thunder God. That's true. But then when, you know, when the shit comes, it's that it doesn't matter anyway. I don't even know I have this equipped. No, there's no need for a magic boost RM in a fight with both Onion Knight and Reigns. And everybody's bursting. Magic is not an issue. You get dual cast white magic. I'm not going to take it slow. I don't know. I don't know. I think I probably should. Honestly, it's a good banner to 25 mithril. Like, you're not going to find banners with quality like that for 25 mithril. If you just remove the stuff that... If you remove the glints and everything else, it's still better than a lucky draw. By far. Starting to wonder if I should even bother. Healing. Only 8 defeated. I was supposed to use a water team. Oops. You get any rewards at all for defeating it again? See, this is what happened last time, Senju. Memento Mori killed the boss. I should probably just use an ability on the second one, because it looks like he dies pretty quick, too. Let's see how much life you got. Not much. Just use Ultima or something. So can't answer that. Put me in an impossible position. I would assume the key part is friggin' useless. That's the first thing that would pop into my head. So it must be a bludgeoning weapon, using the side opposing the key blade. Good on you. Ugh. The bot just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Good on you. Did you get it? Oh, wonderful. Playing it risky here. Man, he was a lot of damage without that chain. Did we survive? Ooh, barely. I can't unsee Tyro in the background. Ugh, that sucks. Can't even see your health bar, man. 16,000 damage, just not that big of a deal. Sucks. I was hoping for a nuke before this went off. Should have Curada on Onion Knight if he's going to be single target curing. Brains BSB is gone. Shouldn't have wasted one of the charges. I think that was 9. They don't even tell you until you get out. Making me work for it. No, it was only 8. Oh well. Alright, one last try. We'll use a water team. Though, I can't imagine it's going to be much better. I only have 1 burst as opposed to 3. Just gonna have to deal with it? I don't know. Titus, I can find a way around his problems. Bart's. How do we get around your problems, Bart's? Just use Snow Spell Strike. Screw water. Okay. That actually work. Can't do anything else watery, can you? Where's a good place to get plus ice, lightning, and fire swords that I can give to Tyro? Well, Ice and Lightning, second banner of the next festival. Has lightning and ice swords on it. Squall's AOSB is a plus ice sword, and Lightning's AOSB and USB are lightning swords. Water resist troll. Stop doesn't happen often enough for me to really care about it. Using a rod? Oh, you're using a staff. I didn't know his USB was a staff. That is some pretty horrific RNG, Troll. How long are your fights going? That is some of the worst RNG I've heard in my entire life. My condolences. Maybe I use his burst 3, even though we're a water team. No, let's not do that. Oh, right, any knight needs to cast one of these this time. No healing for Onion Knight. Which means we can mix this up a little bit. Hey, Jackie. Okay, we're going to start out the fight with Onion Knight's Burst, and he's just going to use the command to Then we'll use the physical USB when the going gets rough. Don't need Protectica. Okay. I don't need either of them. No. I'll be fine. I don't need it. You're going first? Well, let me do that. And you're like, why are you in the front row? You're a mage. That was probably bad timing for that. In fact, I know it was. Titus, you suck. Oh right, I was gonna give, damn it, wind damage armor on Bart's. Looks like you're in good position, Troll, as long as you can deal with the damage that he's throwing your way. Opens up with a quadcast 8 strike. Alright. Okay. Wow, that's another quad strike. Well. Do it again. Do another quad strike. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Forgot about that sneaky wall thing. Running out of hones on Titus. Oops, that was a misclick. I wanted to recast Unicorn with Titus, give him something to do. Plus, I definitely didn't want to use Yuki's Burst again. So your last one, make it a good one. Dual cast is good enough. Think that's probably gonna kill Bartz? This is as far as I make it. Come on, Titus, you got this. One last attack, that's all it's gonna take. Alright, we made it. Just kill me. Finally an ice attack. Starting to think I made a grave mistake using all the resist accessories that I did when all of his attacks are basically lightning. Yeah, it looks like 8's as far as I'm willing to go. Yeah. So I'm certainly not honing stuff for this fight. Yeah, there's no reason to continue. There are some wisdom oats out there for me to get. Congratulations on your win. I think 8 and 114? Yeah, well, wisdom motes. I only have one mission to do, Sash. The number that's up on the screen is how many rewards I have to collect. Which there are many. Terra. No, Ash has already dove. Why not a physical win team? Because this dungeon means nothing. And I don't have physical wins. I have Barts. And we're talking about 4-star dives. Anyway. Seriously, no Cloud or Luna. Yep, don't have it. Yeah, you can only use one soul break in one. That was a particularly long time for me to kill that boss. It's usually over in 10 to 12 seconds. I think that'll do it. We got 4.5 hours left until reset. Oh, right. Maintenance is tonight. I need to use all my stamina. You missed that troll. That was at the beginning of the stream. Nope. This is a weird alternate reality where my Twitch is being broadcast through YouTube. What 4-star modes do I normally farm still? None, normally. I'm farming a few wisdom motes because I just 4-star dove Alma. That's it. I only farm them when I'm low. And I suppose that's enough. That's enough. Like, going into the next festival, I believe I would have to 4-star dive. You know, if all my pulls went perfect. You can't even, there's no way, no place you can chase Terra's USB. The next place is like 3 months from now. You need to save those modes for Sora and Riku. Well, I highly doubt either of them are going to be a Wisdom primary. That neither are casters. So, I don't care. I'm pretty damn good on all the other modes. It was just Wisdom. Prior to today, I had like 20. I had 23 modes. And that is not enough to record dive Terra, who is probably going to be a target, almost certainly going to be a target for me on the next festival. Yeah, Yuffie is wise. Yes, I like that answer, because diving Yuffie is a wise choice. Oh, you haven't even seen the rest of it. Look at all those monk modes. There's a lot of monks in the game. Sarah good without her USB. Chased pretty hard for... Oh god, that's a lot of mithril. And failed to get all of... But got all of her other stuff. Yes, she is good without her USB. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a lot of talking people down off a cliff. No, you do not need to keep drawing. I think Snow is dived. But there's no sense using these monk motes on him because he's not using monk abilities yet. He uses Life Siphon and Omega Drive, and sometimes Divine Cross when I need him to taunt. It's a pretty in-depth discussion, Karen. Now, Dragovian, the important part is half cast time, and Terra actually has a half cast time available to her in her Legend Dive. It's a trance mode that can be triggered if you bring her below 20% health. As long as you do that at the start of the fight, she's gonna have cast time with some nice buffs. She's less impactful at the moment without an end fire. Do you have her Super Soul Break? Her Tiara? Nope. Nothing in Snow's dive. He is a natural 5-star knight. Unless you're talking about his Legend Dive. Giving him time at the start of the fight. Which... I don't think it does. High Sentinel. Does he get High Sentinel at the start of the fight? In which case he does. But I'm not doing that anyway, so... Not even worth thinking about. You don't? Oh, you do have a burst soul break too. Then you're in good hands. You're good to go. So what you do is you make a makeshift USB. You dive her. I assume you chase that hard for her stuff because you really like the character, so there's no reason why you would be opposed to diving her. Nope. Shit. Are you serious? You don't even let me... Oh my god, there's no way to click and look at the entire description of the LM2. I hate this. The UI in this game sometimes. Click details. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Of course, they change the ways in which you look on something. Jackie, that's exactly what I just did. Okay, so this is what you want. And it'll give her half cast time. So what you'll do is you'll trigger this and then use her Super Soul Break, or her Burst Soul Break 2 to give her End Fire. And then you fire out those meltdowns. 25% chance to dual cast. Nope, you should dive them both, Eraser. Plus, yeah, neither of them, they don't share motes at all. Orlando is Dexterity, Vitality, and Marsh is Bravery, Spirit. So, no, you're not bad for that. What's Ash's dive look like? Lightning damage? Good. Good. Because I use Valley Armando with her, I wouldn't want BLK. Yeah. Especially for you, Dragovian, one of the 3rd anniversary banners is going to feature Terra on it. And her her AOSB, which is a new Soul Break type, and her Glint Soul Break, which is another new Soul Break type. So that would probably be the banner you're looking for. Reduced delay. In this case, yes, it's half cast time. Sometimes it's 3rd cast time, but for her and... or not Ash. For Terra's trance mode, it is half cast time, yeah. Seven legend dives. You guys proud of me? Since 4-star Magicite have been released, I have dived 2 people. 3 Onion Knight. Forgot about Onion Knight because he's just... It wasn't exactly a difficult decision. Titus wasn't really either. Yuffie was. Yuffie may prove to be a bad one. But probably not. It's a very grim scenario in which Yuffie's dive doesn't work out. I mean, it's already worked out, so I can't even say that. I have a lot of fire crystals right now because of Yuffie. Yeah, she does, but you need those relics on Tame Chaos in order for that to happen. What if I don't get them? Oh, you're right, 6. I have 6 dives because Shola doesn't count. I'm happy with 6 out of 7 dives. That's a pretty good hit rate, right? Oh, do I, Jackie? No, I don't. Getting there. Getting there. Oh, could I actually just look on that list? Yeah. So most people are at 78 or above. So I guess so. Yeah, actually. Maybe that's true. I mean, they're not at 80, but close enough, right? Yeah, his Legend Dive is bad. Oh, Selfie. She's 84. She's on her way up. I've decided to start using MC3s on Realm Healers to prepare for the future. The staff itself, Eraser, is a plus holy damage staff. It's a nice relic. I don't think there's any of those in the game yet. Other than Alma's USB. Six star. For those that are typing out that there's others in the game. I meant 6 star. What's nice is that Papalimo is a pretty good fire mage. Minwoo's is not in the game yet. Oh, his USB. Right, he's got his USB 2, I believe, is plus holy. Oh yeah, I have both of them, Eraser. Her Burst Soul Break and her USB. I have not used her USB on anything serious yet. And I don't think I will. It's pretty bad. There you go. I spent 50 mithril on the Orlando event, and that's what I got. Oh yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse. I actually don't mind Alma's Burst Soul Break at all. Next Legend Dive looks to be possibly Ash. We'll see. We'll see. Other than that, hey, if I pull well tomorrow, it's maybe Sora. Oh yeah, absolutely Eraser. And I wouldn't want it to be a heal. I'd want it to be an HP stock. My opinion on Machinist abilities? The 3 Machinist abilities are really good. There are some abilities called Offering that some people like to pretend are Machinist abilities, but they're not. Insert picture of a person throwing something in a wastebasket. Sora's dive is good. Doesn't Desh have the same dive as Ash? Sure, but Ash has a future. Desh doesn't. Ash has a USB that's really good. Desh doesn't. Ash has an AOSB coming, a Glint coming. Desh doesn't. Let's do a relic draw. Oh shit, I can't. I already did it today. Yeah, I have his burst too. Oh, definitely another stream tomorrow, Axel. I mean, I was probably gonna quit out right now anyway. I have nothing to do. You obviously you can see me just puttering around. I am I'm gonna stream early tomorrow. Real early, so I can cover the maintenance and everything that happens with that, and then we'll have a pre-game. I'll probably do some shots or something before Kingdom Hearts, and then we can try to talk each other out of doing polls. I'll probably start a few hours before. I will make the archive available immediately. I don't know, it usually takes a couple, like a half an hour for YouTube to parse it and process it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to war with Shadow. Alright guys, have a good night. I will see everybody tomorrow. We'll talk about some maintenance. Oh, before we go, do not forget to use your stamina. It's maintenance tonight. Remember, don't forget to use your stamina.